13. Fuels we use. Let's learn about types of fuels, vehicles without fuel, alternate fuels. Radhika, do you think vehicles also need energy like us?
Yes, Mehika. Vehicles also need energy and they get this energy from fuels.
We already know that all living beings such as humans, birds, animals and plants also need food to get the energy. In the same way, the vehicle also require energy to move from one place to another. Where do these vehicles get energy from? They get it from the fuels poured into them. As the engines are switched on, the fuel gets burnt to release energy to run the vehicles. Thus, any substance that produces heat and energy on burning is known as fuel. Petrol, diesel, kerosene, CNG, LPG and coal are some common fuels. Fuels are used for many purposes like cooking, running vehicles and factories, and producing electricity. Types of fuels: natural fuels, renewable resources. Non-renewable resources are three types of fuels. The fuels that occur naturally are called natural fuels. Coal, petroleum, and natural gas are examples of natural fuels. They are also called fossil fuels because they have been formed from the remainings of dead plants and animals that got buried deep inside the earth millions of years ago. Fossil fuels are non-renewable resources of energy. They are available in limited quantity in nature and cannot be created once finished. Sunlight, wind, water, and animal and plant waste are renewable resources of energy. They are available continuously in nature and can be renewed. Coal. Coal is a solid fuel. It is a valuable natural resource. In earlier times, it was used in small stoves called angitis for cooking food and warming homes. It was also used to run factories and steam engines. Uses of coal. Coal is the largest source of energy to produce electricity. It is also used in factories for producing steel, iron, paper, cement, and many other things. Formation of coal. Coal is formed due to the decomposition of dead animals and plants that were buried under layers of rock. These transformed into coal in the form of sedimentary rocks. It is obtained by digging. This process is called coal mining. Important coal mining centers in India are Jharia, Raniganj, Bokaro, Korba, and Dhanbad. Petroleum. Petroleum is a dark-colored, smelly, crude mineral oil. It is also called black gold. It was made when dead remains of plants and animals got buried under the sea millions of years ago. It is found in areas under the sea called reservoirs. From oil to petrol. Mineral oil is taken out from the reservoirs by drilling deep wells. This crude oil is a mixture of many compounds. So, after drilling, it is sent through oil tankers to an oil refinery. Here, it is processed and refined into various products like petrol, diesel, kerosene, paraffin wax, and liquefied petroleum gas (LPG). Uses of petroleum. Petrol and diesel are used as fuel in vehicles. Paraffin wax is used for making candles. LPG and kerosene are used for cooking. The main oil refineries in India are at Digbol, Kochi, Mathura, Haldia, Barauni, Mumbai and Chennai. Do you know? The Vaseline jelly we use for dry skin is refined from petroleum in the form of paraffin wax. Natural gas. Natural gas is found along with petroleum in the oil wells. It is used as domestic and industrial fuel. It is cheaper than petrol or diesel. Compressed natural gas (CNG) is also used as motor fuel. It does not cause pollution and is called clean fuel. CNG is directly supplied from the gas fields through pipelines. Such a network of pipelines exists in Vadodara and some parts of Delhi. Uses of natural gas. It is available to us as transport fuel and domestic fuel. Features of good fuel. Good fuel has the following features. 1. It produces lot of heat energy. 2. It does not leave behind any waste product. 3. It does not produce smoke. 4. It burns quickly. Vehicles without fuel. There are many vehicles that do not need fuel. They are run by human and animal power. Rickshaws and bicycles are vehicles that are run by humans. They are used to travel short distances. Tongas, bullock carts and camel cars are some vehicles that do not need fuel. They are pulled by animals. They are used to travel and carry goods from one place to another. Other uses of fuel. Besides being used in vehicles, fuels have many other uses. Coal is used to produce electricity. Kerosene is used in stoves to cook food. LPG is used for cooking. It burns with a blue flame and does not cause air pollution. It is an eco-friendly fuel. Diesel is used in generators to produce electricity. Conservation of fuel. Fuels such as coal and petroleum are not only costly but they are also difficult to be renewed. Therefore, it is very important to use them judiciously and conserve them as much as possible. We can reduce the use of such fuels by adopting certain measures. Let us discuss about them. Walking is a good exercise, so we should avoid using transport for short distances. We should use public transports such as buses, metros, or local trains and encourage our friends and families to do so as well. It is important to take care to switch off lights and fans that are not in use. We can use bicycles for short distances. We should use carpooling as much as possible. We should always turn off the engine of our vehicle when it is not moving. Alternate fuels. We know that fossil fuels are not only limited and non-renewable but also harm the environment. The growing number of vehicles is also pressurizing the fuel reserves of the world. Hence, a continuous research is going on to find alternatives to fossil fuels. Such fuels are called alternate fuels. Some alternate fuels are mentioned below. In many parts of Europe, biodiesel is used as fuel. It is made from vegetable oil and animal fat and is safe to use. Liquefied hydrogen is used as spacecraft fuel. Alcohol is used as fuel in countries like China, Russia and Brazil. In Brazil, it is made from fermented sugarcane. Biogas. Biogas is made from biodegradable wastes such as cow dung, manure, sewage, etc. There are many vehicles that run on biogas. It is also used as a fuel to cook food in households, especially in rural areas. But if cow dung cakes are used directly as fuel, they release carbon monoxide gas, which is very harmful for the lungs and causes many respiratory problems. Rural areas are developing their own biogas plants to harness the energy from bio-wastes. Electricity. Electricity is used to run trains, metro, trams, and cable cars. Electric bikes and e-rickshaws are becoming very popular. Solar energy. Scientists have developed solar batteries, solar geysers, solar cookers, and solar-powered street lights in order to save fossil fuels. Brush up. Any substance that produces heat and energy is known as fuel. Coal, petroleum, and natural gases are some of the fossil fuels. There are many vehicles that are driven by human and animal power instead of fuels. Materials like biodiesel, liquefied hydrogen, alcohol, biogas, and electricity can also be used as fuel. These are called alternate fuels. Life skills. Solar energy is considered to be the most efficient alternative energy source these days. Find out how much it would cost to install a solar energy panel on your rooftop. With the help of your parents, work out the cost and energy saving that will gain in the long run.